This here is going to be a story about the energy of Sodalite, the Sodalite stone. Sodalite is really awesome. And this stone helped me a lot with working customer service, because when I was working customer service, you can only imagine, if there's any of you who watch my videos, if you work customer service, you know what I'm talking about. Dealing with people and dealing with their consciousness. It doesn't matter if it's in person or if you're on the phone or even if you're typing to these individuals. You still will be picking up on their feelings, their emotions, especially if you're someone who has abilities, i.e. being an empath, you know. I was, reading about this stone in a book before I decided to go buy it, because I saw that it said you can use this stone to take away certain emotions that you feel. You can take away certain depressed energy. This stone will pull in those thought forms and calm you down. So it's kind of a stone to take you into a altered state of consciousness, if you may. I would say that's what my experience was. So I got this. I bought it. Went to the same store. Upon purchasing it, just like with my black tektite experience, it was calling to me. It was ready. It's like it wanted for me to own it. So when I got it, I connected to it. This is another stone that I didn't have to clear. I didn't have to charge. It was ready. I did have to clear it after some time of holding it, for about a month or so. I did clear it because it was taking on my emotions. So with my emotions that are at work, all the turmoil that I was feeling, all of the sadness from all these people, and also the collective energy of my fellow, co-workers that sat next to me and sat in the other cubicles and were in those different areas, they all were affecting me as well. You have to really take that into consideration because of the fact that there's so much energy that can be passed around through one simple thought. So say if you have a room full of 30 people and all 30 of them start thinking about one specific thing, say those people were to be focusing on a specific outcome, they would literally be able to have enough energy to manifest that the next day. That's a strong possibility if they are people who, were studying, who have studied into, manifestation practices, magic and spells. But it also goes the same way for manifesting destruction, because there's a lot of people who manifest destruction and they don't even realize it because they belong to the collective of that depressed state, of that oppressed state, of that being kept down. And really not being able to get out. It's a crab in a bucket kind of mentality. Even when it comes to emotions, that's how far off people are these days. So I would take the stone, and it really did help me out a lot. It blocked everybody out from me. Not only did it block their energy, but it blocked their thoughts from coming to me. I didn't pick up on their thoughts because I didn't want to. This was a stone that really helped me. And instantly, whenever I would take this stone, I didn't feel like I had so much weight on my shoulders when I walked through those doors. I walked in, I was happy, I was excited, I got to work. I did great calls, and the time that I was there, I went up. I was on some of the best teams. I had some of the best stats with all the other people when I was in customer service. I did a great job. I was great at what I did. And because of that stone, I became even better. So that's definitely a stone that I decided to incorporate into my life. I have that stone. I definitely own a Sodalite. I own 2 pieces of it. That's a nice stone. I can also say the same for the energy and the essence of Lapis lazuli. So we can definitely say that this video might be Sodalite and Lapis lazuli. Sodalite also was a good stone for relaxing and releasing the energy that was built up within my third eye, because it's a stone that pulls that energy away from when you're getting too many visuals that are clogged up. It's the stone that gives you a lot more clarity. So if you were to ask questions, this stone gives you clarity within your third eye. Another stone that I would highly recommend. Now Sodalite definitely did help with my emotions and all of the sort. But I performed a little experiment just to see, what would happen. I used Lapis lazuli instead of Sodalite. And Lapis lazuli did a lot better than the Sodalite did. Because what Lapis lazuli did is it separated me from everything. It put me in my own bubble. It put me in my own, literally as if I had my own energetic cubicle. So not only did it separate me from everything else, it made me a protective shield. So I decided to keep the Lapis lazuli, and that's what I carried. I only improved more. Like I improved more when I got that stone. It was beautiful. The fact that we get to work with these stones, the fact that we can go and purchase them and utilize them for, improvements within our life, improvement within our auric field, improvement within our abilities, it's just a great thing to have. And I'm also so happy that it's so slept on. There's not a lot of people that are wanting to even get into it because they feel like it's just a rock. You can keep thinking that it's just a rock. I will collect all the stones. I'll collect them because I love the energy. They help me a lot. And I know they will definitely help you if you're someone who's curious about stones and you were thinking of going to get one and now you ran into this video. There's no such thing as coincidence. You're parallel to this video. Go get yourself one. Have a good one.